Peace to everybody. This story is about Mario Talks, losing mom in addiction, new love and filming empire, amid the Jussie Smollett debacle or whatever that word is. So don't judge me on any words I don't know, because I will not have it. The R&B singer who is currently on the Millennium Tour opens up about his emotional new video, Finding Love, and what it was really like on the Empire set. So R&B singer Mario, he was currently on the Millennium Tour, opens up about his emotional new video that he was doing, Finding Love. And as you can see here in the video, which I am not going to play, of course, is Mario. R&B singer Mario's opening up about his personal life like never before. His new single, Care For You, pulls back the curtain on his real-life heartbreak. It showcases his standout vocal talent, his longtime fans excited his return to music. So he was opening, Mario was starting to open up about his life like he's never done it before. He's getting singles called Care For You, pulls back the curtain on his real life heartbreak, and showcases. The song is really about a man realizing that it's okay to feel, it's okay to be vulnerable. Mario 32 tells people, I think a lot of time in our lives, especially men who have gone through things and who have built this warrior shield around their heart, don't want to admit when they feel something or don't want to admit when they love someone. That's where I wrote it from. Mario is 32 years old. He thinks a lot of things in his life, especially men who have gone through a lot of stuff, and have built the warrior shield around their heart. So that's what he's realizing about men. They're building shields around their hearts, and as you can see here, R&B singer Mario, who is fine for 32 years old, I'd take him in a heartbeat. It's the second single from his fifth studio album, Dancing Shadows, and is a far cry from his well-known past hits like Let Me Love You and How Do I Breathe. The song's music video takes fans on a journey of Mario's life, starting with childhood and moving through his teenage years. In the first 30 seconds, the video confronts drug addiction, a national epidemic that Mario relates to on a personal level. So yeah, it's taken him. He's got a fifth studio album. It's called Dancing Shadows, and it's a far cry from his well-known past hits like Let Me Love You and How Do I Breathe. And it all starts with his childhood and moving through his teenage years. And of course, there's drug addiction, and that Mario relates on his personal level. His mother, Shanita Hardaway, passed away in 2017 after a long battle with heroin addiction. Their tumultuous relationship was documented on MTV's I Won't Love You to Death, the story of Mario and his mom. Now, 2 years after her death, Mario was reflecting on the painful loss, speaking up about how addiction affected his life and offering advice to the hundreds of thousands of people struggling. And so his mother passed away in 2017 after a long battle addiction of heroin. And it's really sad that celebrities have to lose their parents, and it's really not fair for anybody, but this is what happened in 2017, and Mario was reflecting on his painful loss. So he's speaking up about it, and I'm offering advice to hundreds of thousands of people struggling with addiction. And he needs that support, what he really wants in life. Here's Mario when he was younger, and I do believe, yeah, this is his Instagram, and I think this is his mom when she was real young. I'm not sure, I'm not quoting, so I really don't know. Addiction doesn't just affect the user, it affects the family, he says. In some cases, you also feel like you're addicted because you're so close to it. You're so immersed into the hope of them healing and choosing a brighter path. So addiction doesn't really affect that much, but I mean, it doesn't just affect the user, it affects the entire family as well. And so it affected Mario so bad that, you know, I don't think he could have handled it anymore, but keeping it bottled in for 2 years, that was not a good idea at all. But he's finally opened up about it and told his story of what happened to his mother that she lost to the battle of heroin addiction. New Straws editors comparison is just, oh, I don't, man, never mind. That's nothing. That's in Spanish, and I don't understand Spanish, so delete that part. After taking time to heal himself, Mario is hoping to light a path for others. If anyone who may read this or hear this is going through a situation or someone close to them, it's really important that you take time for yourself to heal and to unblame yourself, Mario said. Realize that your love is the most important thing to that person because they don't know how to say it. Even in their choice, we have to love them through it. Sometimes from afar, sometimes when they're going through the healing process. Yeah, so he's wants people to take time for themselves to unblame yourself. In other words, don't blame yourself for what happened because it's not your fault. And love yourself. Love is the most important thing that to that person because they don't know how to say it. So if you are struggling with addiction or whatever, unblame yourself. Don't blame yourself for what happened because really hard. It's really hard to get off of things like this, and it's also you got to go through the healing process as well. And even in their choice, we have to love them through it. If it doesn't matter if it's from afar or wherever you are. And of course, here's Mario with his mom, who passed away in 2017. And she is a wonderful woman. She looks like a beautiful woman. And it's just sad that Mario had lost his mother. And celebrities just don't know how to handle things too well, especially when it comes to drug addiction or whatnot. Mario's new music also pays tribute to other women who have made a powerful impact on his life, like his grandmother and a few ex-girlfriends, whether positive or negative. Mario said each relationship helped shape him into the man he is today, and today that man is a happy one. He says all of his life's challenges have prepared him to become a leader, both in the music industry and in his community. So Mario had paid tribute to other women as well, like his grandmother, his ex-girlfriends, and he's doing what he can to have relationship. Mario is saying each relationship helps shape him into the man he is today. So he's very happy now than what he was before. But he's also wants to become a leader in the music industry and his community. That's what he wants to do. Part of his professional growth has come about by exploring new art forms. In January, he joined stars like Vanessa Hudgens and Tanashi as Benny and Fox's production of Rent Live, the ultimate talent tester. Rent involves singing, dancing, and acting on live TV and using every part of your creative drive, says Mario. Yeah, so he became part of he was part of a professional group in Rent. There was Vanessa Hudgens and Tin Aji as Benny in Fox's production Rent Live. So I don't know. I never saw Rent, so I really don't know what that stage acting was like, but it had dancing and acting on live TV and using every part of creative drive. So he just he did create a lot of things using his imagination of what was going on. The R&B singer also got to test out his acting chops on the small screen this year with a guest star spot on Fox's hit musical drama Empire. Mario played Devon, an up-and-coming R&B singer in the show's fifth season. So yeah, he was on he played Devon in Empire, which I love watching every single week. So he was an up-and-coming R&B singer on Empire in the fifth season. So, and Empire is just not about music. It is also about talking about what is going on in your life, and that's what Empire is really about. It's just not like, oh well, I got this and that. No, that's not what it's about. It's not all about music. It's about other things, like talk about family problems, talk about whatever you could think of, let let everything take its course and have other people help you. That's what it's really about. And of course, as you can see here, here's the Empire family. Of course, you got Hakeem, Cookie, Lucius, and Jamal Lion, the Lion family. This is what family is about. The singer found himself filming Empire when one of the show's stars, Jussie Smollett, was arrested after police alleged he plotted a hate crime against himself. Charges have since been dropped. But despite the chaotic time, Mario says the ordeal did not significantly impact his work on set. Though Empire creator Lee Daniels said the cast experienced pain and anger in the midst of the situation, Mario found the environment to be nothing but professional. Yes, that's all Mario did. He found nothing more than to be professional. So that's all it is. And he knows about Jussie Smollett was arrested for these, or allegedly, I should say, and charged with these 16 counts of disorderly conduct and false police report. And that's not gonna it wasn't going to impact Mario at all. So, and Lee Daniels said the cast experienced pain and anger. So they went through a lot of pain, a lot of anger. But with Mario, it didn't affect him at all because he knows that his mom has been gone for 2 years now because of the heroin addiction, and I mean, seriously, the heroin addiction has to go away forever. People need to stop using it. resist it, do whatever you can to get rid of it. In terms of the actual rise and fall of the energy, it's always shifting all the time, says Mario, who had no senses with Smollett. So I didn't really feel a huge energy shift there. Everything was pretty normal. I think people were really trying to focus on the art when I was there. That's what I was trying to focus on the whole time. So Mario was pretty much trying to focus on the art. He wasn't focusing on the energy at all. So and as long as he focused on what he wanted to focus on, that's all that really mattered. Because, when you working on a set or whatnot, then you have to set your mind to what you need to focus on. Forget about the negative energy. Just block it out of you. And that's what he was doing. So, and it's always shifting all the time. And that's what he was saying. Fox has yet to confirm Empire for a sixth season. In the meantime, you can catch Mario on the Millennium Tour with the hit earlies 2000's boy band B2K, made up of Little Fizz, J-Boog, Rasby, and Omarion. It's really nostalgic, man, to be out on the road again in front of fans, says Mario. And even though the boys have matured quite a bit over the last 20 years, their music still translates. So, yeah, you can pretty much. So, Empire is yet to confirm about the sixth season that should be in production. It all depends, though, on what's going to happen. And of course, Mario and the B2K group, they have pretty much matured over the 20 years. That is a long time. And of course, if you know who B2K is, then you remember how young they were back then. But of course, they matured over the last 20 years, and their music still translates it. And of course, here's Mario in the picture. Young black men getting along and doing positive on this stage, Mario says of the camera Jerry. He has with B2K, adding that the overall experience has been professional and collaborative. Yeah, so he's getting along with them. He's not doing anything wrong, or he's getting along with B2K. And of course, he is singing with them, and he's doing what he loves doing, is singing and going on tours here and there, and that's all he's doing. He's a wonderful person. Plus, the fans love every second of it, so much so that Mario said he needs extra security to keep things in check during meets and greets. It can get intense. There's like a 3 picture maximum. Some girls are like, no, I don't like that. I want a selfie. So it gets crazy. So, oh man, so Mario's gotta have extra security to keep him safe. And of course, all these girls, they want a selfie with him. And of course, with the picture maximum, you're only allowed 3. But the girls are saying, no, I don't like that. I want a selfie. So things got a little crazy because of these girls. That said, these days Mario only has eyes for one woman. I'm dating someone right now. It's very new. It's very fresh, he says. The timing is crazy, right? Like, why would you date someone when you're about to go on tour? But I think it's really healthy. This person is a really positive influence in my life. So Mario does have a girlfriend, but we don't know who she is. And It's very new and it's very fresh to him, so he's not even thinking about these other girls whatsoever. And it's a health. And, being positive and being healthy is the right thing. And he's he is saying the timing is crazy, right? Well, I don't think it is, because if he's being happy and he only has eyes for one woman, so that's a good thing in his life. And of course, as you can see here in a picture, Mario looking back and that while he's on tour, performing on stage. He stopped short of naming names, but he can't stop gushing about his new love, who also happens to be very supportive of his career. Every night when I talk to her on the phone, she's like, "You better go out there and do that. You better go out there and bring that girl on stage. Make those girls go crazy," he says with a laugh. It's so dope. And so his new girlfriend, she telling him to go on stage, or he's telling her to go on stage. It all depends, vice versa. So he's enjoying his new life, his new girlfriend. You know, as long as she supports him and very supportive of his career, he is very happy no matter what. And these other girls, yeah, I'm pretty sure they could back off of him, but they're just gonna go crazy over him, of course. And they're gonna be jealous. Oh, I want him. Nope, too bad. Mario has a girlfriend, and these other girls are nothing to him. So that's how he looks at it. Leave your comments below. I am out.